All right, you guys, looks like just about everybody is here. We're ready to get started. So I have a little challenge for
Miss Jones,
you.
you're on mute.
Rayhan, where would I be without you? Thank you. All right, my friends, I have a little challenge for you as we get started. I have a new guess my number, okay? So for this one, couple clues for you, and feel free to kind of be chatting to me as we get started. I am going to look for somebody to kind of explain what they're thinking. So it says,
I read it smart like nobody's talking
can you hear me now, Rayhan?
because I can't hear you.
Okay, we're taking our smile break at the end of Math Excel. Okay? All right, let's take a look at our clues here. The first one says, I am a fraction. The next one says, my numerator is an even number.
I put mine in the chat already.
My denominator is a multiple of 5. My numerator is less than 3. And then the final clue is, I am equivalent to 6/10. I'm going to pause for a second because I know we're all thinking. But when I'm seeing several chats come in, you guys, a lot of people are direct messaging me with some of their thoughts. Okay, I'm looking for a volunteer that can kind of tell us maybe something they have figured out. Maybe it's the whole fraction, or maybe it's just a piece of it. Anna, did you want to go ahead and turn on your microphone? Tell us what you figured out so far.
I think it's 2/5.
2/5. Okay, so how did you kind of come to that answer of 2/5?
Because the numerator has to be less than 3.
Okay, which one is the numerator, the 2 or the 5?
2.
So she says it has to be less than 3. How do we know it's not 1?
Because 1 is not even.
Because 1 is not an even number. Very good. So she's using those clues. Nice job, Anna. Do I have a volunteer that wants to agree, disagree? What are you thinking here? Rayhan, I know you had been looking at this one for a little while.
I have my answer. 2/5 is my answer.
2/5 is your answer. And Rayhan, can you tell us then, how do you know the denominator is 5? Anna was able to explain the numerator. Can you explain the denominator? Try turning that microphone on one more time, my friend.
Oh, I'm a fraction, so it's definitely a fraction already. It's a numerator is the even number. My denominator is a multiple of 5. If we do like 1 times 5, so it's 5. Then my numerator is less than 3. The 2 is less than 3, and I'm equivalent to 6/10. So if we divide the top by 3 and we divide by the bottom by 2, then we 2/5.
Okay, yeah, I like how you pulled that equivalent fraction in, Rayhan. And Rayhan, I really like how you said how you made them equivalent, right? You would have to divide 10 by 5. So then if you divide 6, I'm sorry, divided by 2. Take 6 divided by 2, and then you get your equivalent fraction. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and I really like here I have, isn't that answer simplest form, Iomide says? What do you think? Which one is simplest form? 2/5, you guys, or 6/10? I'll watch those chats come in. Which one of those is simplest form? Ooh, Anna's with me in the chat here. Rayhan's with me in the chat. I know you've been with me. Queensleeve's with me. Very good. Yes, you guys. 2/5 is simplest form. You know what, my friends? That's actually a perfect jump into today's work. Can I show you a picture first? Watch this, you guys. You are going to have a nacho party at the end of class today. Are you ready for this? I hope you like nachos. What do you want to put on your nachos? What's your favorite topping? You want some cheese on your nachos? What else?
Melted cheese.
Melted cheese. What about, you want some sour cream? Some guacamole? Want a little chicken on there?
Guacamole. I want some salsa.
Okay, are we getting hungry? Some of us want jalapenos, guacamole. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Okay, you ready to earn your nachos? We're ready? Okay, here we go, my friends. To get to the nachos, we gotta do a little review. So, let's revisit this topic from yesterday, simplifying a fraction, okay? We know that if we have a fraction like this, we might be able to reduce it into simplest form. So, I'm going to ask myself two questions. The first question I'm always going to ask myself is, what can I divide both numbers, the numerator and the denominator, by? Okay, my friends, looking for your suggestions. What suggestions do you have? What can I maybe divide my numerator and denominator by? I'm looking at some chats coming in. Oh, nice. Iomide is with me. Rayhan, Jimmy, Queensley, thank you. So some ideas coming in the chat here. They're saying, what if you divide both by 2? Okay, let's try that, you guys. Let's divide by 2. 4 divided by 2, I get 2. 16 divided by 2, I get 8. Okay, I asked myself that first question, I can divide by 2. Now, ladies and gentlemen, second question, we talked about this a little bit yesterday. We may have reduced it, but I don't know if we're in simplest form yet. So let's ask ourselves question 2. Can we divide it again? Will you chat to me, my friends?
Yes.
Can we divide this again? And if your answer is yes or no, well, what would you divide by? Direct message me, please. I'm going to give you a moment. Thank you. Rayhan's with me. Anna's with me. Queensley, Kelp, Iomide.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. And Shania, can you hear us on Zoom, my friend? So ladies and gentlemen, here's what I see from you. You said you can divide it again, right? So let's do it again. You have said to me in the chat, we can divide by 2. Okay, your turn. You tell me, what is our final fraction? In simplest form. You tell me. Chat to me, my friends. Oh, thank you. Iomide is with me in the chat. Queensley's there with me. Anna's with me. Calp is with me. Jimmy is with me. And I'm just going to give Rayhan a second. And let me try one more time. Shania, can you hear us on Zoom, my friend? There we go. I got Rayhan with us. Thank you, my friends. We can see this fraction. It's reduces again to 1/4. So we divided it and we checked, can we divide it again? We can't divide anymore, my friends. Whenever you have a 1 on top, you can tell you're done. This fraction in simplest form is 1/4. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one last example, and then you are going to show me some. Remember, we're getting to the nachos, right? Oh my gosh, this one's bigger. Ladies and
I
gentlemen.
got a question.
Rayhan, let me ask my question, and then I'm going to be ready for yours. Ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, what can I divide both the numerator and the denominator by? Thank you for direct messaging me so everybody can have their chance. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of in the chat. We can divide both the numerator and the denominator by 5. Let's try that. If I set it up, I would like you to tell me what new fraction we get in the chat. Chat to me, my friends. What do we get? Ooh, Rayhan, you are so close, my friend. I agree with your numerator. Oh, Shania, you're with us. Thank you. Good to see you, my friend.
Is that
Yep.
Right?
Very good, Rayhan. Rayhan, do you want to type to me that question you were saying earlier?
Okay.
Okay. Anna, Iomide, thank you. Jimmy, you're getting there. Jimmy, think, what's 25 divided by 5?
I said it. No.
Yes, Jimmy, that is correct. So, Kelp, you're close. Okay, you got it, Kelp. My friends, take a look here. 25 divided by 5, we know is 5. If we are stuck on that, try to do the reverse. Think, 5 times what gives me 25? We can always think about the multiplication if we need to. Then come over here, 45 divided by 5. I would do the reverse, my friends. I would think 5 times what gives me 45? Not 5 times 8, but 5 times 9. Now, never forget your second question. Can we divide this again? Let's think. We could divide it by 1, but it would stay the same. We can't divide by 2, can't divide by 3, can't divide by 4, can't divide by 5. You can't do 9 divided by 5. So we are done. Simplest form. All right. Are you guys ready to try one?
Technically, we can make it even simpler. Yeah.
How would we make it even simpler? Tell me more, Rayhan.
Because we would five fifths is like an improper fraction, but if we want to put in a mixed number, then we would put 1 whole.
So what would you divide the numerator and denominator by?
For what?
If we want to make it in simplest form, we would divide.
We can make it a mixed number too.
How would you make it a mixed number?
Oh wait, no, we can't now. I remember because my first problem or my first answer.
Rayhan, could you make this a mixed number?
Yes, it would be 1 and 1 and 1/5, or 1 and 4/8.
1 4/5, yeah. Because I think you were thinking if it was improper. But I'm glad you brought that up because we have been working on that this week. Okay, my friends, it is time. Here we go. On your Pear Deck, I want you to give this one a try. Okay, you ready? Okay, go to yours. I'm going to be watching. Rayhan, way to get started right away. Iomide, I really like how you showed me what you divided by.
Done.
Jimmy, think to yourself, what can we divide both the top and the bottom by? Think division on this. Anna, good idea, Anna. Keep going with that. Iomide, looking good, my friend. Rayhan, you got it. For question 2, the answer is no, right? We can't divide it again.
Can you check my? Yes, we can. No, we can divide it again.
Can you show me that?
We can. I already showed it.
Okay.
It's 1/2.
Let's see.
It's over here in the red. I'm gonna put it.
So Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy, I see you're going to do step 2. Okay, very good. Kelp, I like what you have. Kelp, could you divide that again? Queensley.
Are you asking that?
That was Kelp. Queensley, that's nice. Can you divide that again?
No, I can't divide it again. I have a check mark because you can't divide it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, do I have to write no?
Can you divide by 2 again? Shania, is your Pear Deck working, my friend? Queensley, nice job. Kelp, I wonder, could you divide the numerator and denominator by 2, even in 2/4?
I did divide it by 2.
Could you do it again? Jimmy, I like what you have. Could you divide that 2/4 again? Anna, you got it. Ayomide, nice job. I see, Rayhan, I see what you were telling me with that, yes. Shania, very good. Now I see your Pear Deck pop up. Okay, my friends, I'm gonna pause this for just a second here. Watch my screen. So, there was 2 ways to start it. If we had 4/8, we could either divide by 2, and then if we divide by 2, I know we're gonna end up with 2/4. But then I was asking you, can we do it again, right? And you told me, yes, we can. We could divide by 2 again and get 1/2. Can anybody chat to me or use their microphone? What would be a shortcut? How could I have maybe started differently in the beginning? Was there a different number I could have divided by in the beginning? We could divide by 1. It would stay the same. Anna's saying, what if we divided in the beginning, divided by 4? Look at what we end up with. Right? Shania, you meant 4. So my friends, it would work if we divided by 2 like we did. We just have to do it twice. But if we divide by 4, it's kind of like a shortcut, right? We get ourselves to our simplest form a little bit quicker. All right, are we ready for our next one? Here we go. Let's try this one, my friends. 5/25. Can you put that in simplest form for me? Jimmy, thank you for starting on that right away. Rayhan, I can tell you're already thinking, like, is there a shortcut to this one, right? Or is it just one step? Here you go, Anna. I like what you're thinking there with that division. Queensley, off to a good start. Very nice. Shania, looking good. Ayomida and Kelp think, okay, what could I divide both the top and the bottom by? And Jimmy, I like your setup, but since we're simplifying, can you use division instead of multiplication? So you're going to divide, but the number in your yellow box is correct. Rayhan, I see you did your division here. It didn't change. Is there a different number you could divide by that would simplify our fraction, that would change it?
No, because if you do divide by 1, that would be 5. Then 2 is basically not possible. And then 3, no. And then 4, and no. So no, we can't.
Thinking about the multiples of our numerator, Rayhan, the multiple. How do you make 5? What times what?
1.
1 times
5.
5. Okay, so you said you already did divide by 1. Can you do divide by 5 then, the other multiple? Test that out.
Yeah.
Let me give you time. Anna, looking good. Queensley, I like what you did here. I'm wondering about the division in your denominator, but I like what you have in the yellow box. Shania, looking good. Ayomide, looking good. Kelp, looking good. Okay, my friends. There you go. Okay. Bringing you back to my screen here for just a second. We can see on this one, ladies and gentlemen, that if we divide both the numerator and the denominator by 5, then we end up with 5 divided by 5 is 1. 25 divided by 5 is 5. We can divide them both by 5. I know that I can't do it again because I already have a 1 in the numerator. I can't divide that anymore unless I did divide by 1, and then it would stay the same. Okay, nice job. Let's keep going here. Getting closer to the nachos. Can you smell them yet? Okay, try this one. 21 over 28. I know it's not going to be a 2. That's an even number, and 21 is an odd number. So my friends, let me remind you, how can we make 21? What are some of our multiples of 21? I'm going to put a hint on my screen. This is my hint to you. Rayhan, I'm proud of you. Rayhan, keep your mic muted for a second, but Rayhan, in a second, I might have you explain to us, okay? Iomide, proud of you. Iomide, I wonder too if you could use your voice to explain. Hold on just a second though, let me give everybody a chance. Kelp, can you help me in your yellow box? Can you tell me the number you chose? Jimmy, I like what you have in that yellow box there. Good job. Show me that division then.
I put it in there.
Okay. Think about your denominator, Kelp. Does that work? 28 divided by 3, is that 8? Think about your 8's facts. Doesn't it go 8, 16, 24? Right? So I'm thinking we want a different number other than 3. What else could it be? Think about your multiples of 21. What are the different ways we can multiply to get 21? Jimmy, I like how you have that 7 in your yellow box. Jimmy, if you do you see how you're writing a multiplication symbol right now? We want to change that to a division symbol. So do you see how you just wrote 28 times 7? We want to do 28 divided by 7. That means we're splitting 28 into groups of 7. Anna, you got it. Shania and Queensley, will you come to my slide for a second and look at my hint? Remember yesterday, to figure out what to divide by, we did on multiples. We said, okay, you can make 21 by going 1 times 21. How else can we make 21? 3 times 7, right? These are the ways I can make 21. So ladies and gentlemen, we can try these numbers too if we're not sure. Like Kelp, you were starting with 3. My friends, I would try 7. Can I also divide 28 by 7? Yep. So if we think about it over here, we can divide both by 7. We would get 21 divided by 7, 3. 28 divided by 7 is 4. Can't divide any lower. Sorry, Rayhan, based on our time, I did just explain it. We are in our hybrid schedule right now, so we have to pause for our smile break. My friends, tomorrow, I'm looking ahead. Tomorrow, looks like we're going to get to our nacho party. Get excited. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for showing me what you know and what we can practice. I'm going to let you sign off Zoom. I'll see you later.